On November 15, 2025, at approximately 1:50 p.m. in Fort Smith, Arkansas, an Arkansas State Police trooper was patrolling Rogers Avenue when he spotted a man performing a wheelie on a dirt bike directly in front of Casey's gas station. As soon as the rider noticed the patrol car, he immediately attempted to flee, triggering a dangerous pursuit that stretched through city streets, parking lots, and heavily populated areas. As soon as the trooper activated his emergency lights and siren to initiate a traffic stop, Tyler McKinney refused to comply and sped across the field behind the gas station in an attempt to shake the pursuing officer. However, just seconds later, the suspect returned to Rogers Avenue and accelerated away through active traffic.
Got some guy on a dirt bike trying to run from me. We're here. He's going back eastbound to Casey's on Rogers. It's a white male, white shirt, black shorts, black dirt bike. He's getting back on Rogers Avenue.
Turn 40 to 37.
Yeah, I guess I am. We're back westbound on Rogers Avenue, heading into Fort Smith.
Rogers, westbound.
84-10-4.
And we're going down Phoenix.
10-4 down Phoenix.
And going down Mazard.
During the pursuit, McKinney repeatedly performed extremely dangerous maneuvers. He cut across all lanes of traffic at a busy intersection to turn onto Phoenix Avenue, then continued along Massard Road before weaving behind Hideaway Pizza and cutting through the parking lots of Aldi, River Valley Smile Center, and Jiffy Lube in an effort to make it more difficult for the trooper to stay with him.
Going on to Phoenix.
And now he's at Jiffy Lube parking lot. He doesn't have anywhere to go. I don't know what he's doing.
10-4, Jiffy Lube parking lot.
Back on Mazard, going back towards Rogers.
Mazard towards Rogers.
And continuing through Rogers, still on Mazard. Turning into back of Walmart.
Turning into Walmart.
There, right now we're going back down Mazard, going back towards Rogers.
Not stopping there, the suspect returned to Massard Road, crossed the intersection at Rogers Avenue, and sped into the Walmart parking lot, even riding along the sidewalk. After turning around, McKinney headed back toward Massard Road and carried out one of the most dangerous maneuvers of the pursuit, threading the dirt bike between two lanes of traffic and riding into oncoming traffic, creating an extremely high risk of a head-on collision. As McKinney returned to Rogers Avenue, he suddenly slammed on the brakes in an attempt to make a sharp left turn into the Walmart entrance. With the patrol car following at close range, only moments later the dirt bike climbed onto the curb and crashed head-on into a roadside utility cabinet.
Fort Smith, units.
Can you see if somebody from Barling or Fort Smith can come help me? Avenue. They were in a silver.
After the crash, Tyler McKinney immediately got to his feet and fled on foot toward a nearby drainage ditch. The trooper quickly began searching for him, while numerous citizens continuously called in tips about the suspect's whereabouts. Reports to law enforcement indicated that McKinney had been seen near Car Wash USA Express, and one witness even observed him removing his clothing in an apparent attempt to change his appearance and avoid capture.
She's already there.
Yeah, I see her. You see if we get somebody with a dog too.
10-4.
In the dumpster, or right around the dumpsters.
They're telling me he's in these dumpsters over here. River Valley Family Dentistry. These dumpsters over here beside the car wash.
Port to page 14. Port to D received a call with a line flow. Is behind 84 West Phoenix.
I don't know what business that is. What is that?
10-4. You should be having Port to units there shortly.
The car wash out there across the hall.
Hey, come here.
Using the information provided by nearby residents, law enforcement quickly narrowed the search area. Eventually, a witness spotted McKinney hiding behind a row of dumpsters. Once discovered, the suspect stood up and surrendered. He was taken into custody and placed in handcuffs without any further resistance.
My collar.
What?
My collar.
Which collar?
The one that you're pushing on, sir.
10-4 all units.
No, it's me, bro. I made a dumb decision.
The pursuit came to an end with the arrest of Tyler McKinney. In exchange for his reckless decision to flee, he now faces multiple serious felony charges and the significant legal consequences that come with them. Fortunately, although the suspect repeatedly crossed busy intersections, rode on sidewalks, cut through multiple parking lots, and repeatedly entered oncoming traffic, the entire incident ended without any injuries to civilians or law enforcement officers. The pursuit serves as yet another reminder that a single decision to flee from law enforcement can lead to extremely serious legal consequences while placing the lives of countless innocent people in danger.
He's in this creek right here.
At approximately 7:30 p.m. on Friday, March 28, 2025 in Terrell, Arkansas, officers with the Waldenburg Police Department were pursuing a suspect identified as 36-year-old Ravale Murphy of Memphis, Tennessee. After fleeing from State Highway 14 and continuing on to Interstate 555, Murphy prompted the Arkansas State Police, ASP, to join the pursuit. The chase quickly escalated as the suspect continued fleeing across multiple highways, forcing the troopers to deploy a Tactical Vehicle Intervention, TVI, in an effort to bring the pursuit to an end.
There's a severe wreck on Cooper Hall, St. Johnson. I'm going to be out with it. Will you notify Jonesboro and EMS?
Will you give me updates on what's going on? My caller just hung up on me.
The first pit maneuver was attempted, but it was unsuccessful. The suspect's vehicle swerved violently, but the driver quickly regained control and continued fleeing.
That's one TBI.
TBI was successful.
Coming up on exit 14. Still. Triple nickel.
Southbound 585, exit 13. 14.
Realizing that the suspect had no intention of stopping, a trooper attempted a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, near marked tree in an effort to end the pursuit. However, during the maneuver, the patrol vehicle lost control, left the roadway, and rolled over, causing the trooper to crash. Fortunately, the trooper was not seriously injured, but the suspect continued fleeing.
Did you wreck out or TBI the vehicle?
I'm good. I'll attempt the TBI record. Dispatch, that Rucker's going to be Terry, so you can put him in this.
Copy.
Not stopping there, Murphy continued driving southbound on Interstate 55, entering Crittenden County and extending the pursuit across multiple jurisdictions. Faced with the escalating danger, another Arkansas State Police trooper closed in and executed a second tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, in an effort to prevent the suspect from continuing to endanger the public.
TBI was successful.
10-4.
You about successful TBI?
Negative.
He's got large tires. Be careful with that. If you can't do it, just back off.
Going south on 55.
South on 55.
Dispatch, you ready for text?
Alright.
Arkansas, Adam, Paul King, 52 Henry, APK, 52H. Arkansas, 326, Young, Sam Union, 326, YSU.
Copy.
Dispatch, can you copy 28 and put it on along with this wreck on John's Hickover Route?
Y'all are over about mile 21 southbound.
10-4.
Do you have any of the other 28 vehicles involved?
I just have the one that he's giving. That's the only one.
TBI, roll over.
The second pit maneuver was successful, sending Murphy's vehicle off the roadway where it rolled over multiple times along the service road and ejected Murphy from the vehicle. Emergency responders quickly transported Murphy to Regional 1 Health Trauma Center in Memphis, while the 39-year-old female passenger was taken to a hospital in West Memphis with non-life-threatening injuries.
Stay your hands! Stay your hands! Climb out! Crawl out! Climb out! Get out of the vehicle! Climb out! Crawl! Come on, get down. Crawl.
Was that a passenger?
There should be another one in there, shouldn't there? There are 2 people in there?
Yeah, the male driver's not in there.
Someone driving.
Come out the truck.
Is there anybody else in there with you?
I didn't see him.
Get crap.
Come on. Come on.
I didn't see him.
Come. Keep crawling to me. Keep crawling.
Oh my God.
Keep crawling.
Hey, here's the male driver right here.
The man got my ID. He already know who I am. You want me to get up or get down?
Huh?
He was trying to help me up. I asked him to want me to get up or get down. The man has my ID already. I told him not to run.
Ravale Murphy was rushed to Regional 1 Health Trauma Center in Memphis in critical condition, but succumbed to his injuries on the evening of March 29, 2025, after suffering catastrophic trauma in the crash. The 39-year-old female passenger was transported to a hospital in West Memphis, where she was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Fortunately, although one Arkansas State Police trooper had also crashed while attempting a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, earlier in the pursuit, the trooper did not suffer serious injuries, and no civilians were harmed. The incident serves as a stark reminder that choosing to flee from law enforcement at high speeds not only puts the public at extreme risk, but can also end in tragic consequences for the fleeing suspect.
Come on, keep breathing.
Stay with me, dude.
Come on. Come on, keep breathing.
At approximately 8:22 p.m. on March 24, 2025, in North Little Rock, Arkansas, an Arkansas State Police trooper observed a gray Buick SUV driving erratically after it suddenly cut across from the center lane to enter the on-ramp for Interstate 40. When the trooper activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, the driver, later identified as Stephen Franklin, refused to comply and instead accelerated away, triggering a high-speed pursuit. Even more alarming, the SUV was carrying a 5-month-old infant, and investigators later discovered that the suspect was armed with a handgun and in possession of illegal drugs. As soon as he exited Interstate 40 at the Spring Hill exit, Stephen immediately drove into the oncoming lanes in an attempt to evade pursuing officers, then accelerated to more than 80 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. The trooper immediately activated his emergency lights and siren and stayed close behind. From Spring Hill Drive, the suspect continued through McCain Boulevard before returning to Highway 161, repeatedly running red lights and crossing into oncoming traffic, forcing other motorists to slow down or take evasive action to avoid head-on collisions.
Right on McCain. 10-4, southbound 151. He's 125 coming up to 159. Light traffic, 40 eastbound, 100 miles an hour.
When you go eastbound and westbound, up on 40.
After merging back eastbound Interstate 40, the SUV accelerated to 125 miles per hour before transitioning onto Interstate 440. There, the trooper repeatedly closed the gap in preparation for a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI. But Stephen continuously made abrupt lane changes and cut directly in front of the patrol car, preventing the trooper from obtaining a safe angle for the maneuver. As a result, the first TVI attempt near mile marker 8 was unsuccessful. Not stopping there, Stephen exited the interstate at exit 8, ignored a stop sign, and then merged back onto Interstate 440 at speeds of more than 100 miles per hour. He then continued changing direction through Forshdam Pike, Richland Drive, and Pecan Lane, constantly altering his route in an effort to make it more difficult for the pursuing troopers to anticipate his movements.
Took the 5.
10-4 getting on westbound. Ten 4 east on the con lane, 860 trying to bail.
Eventually, Stephen turned onto Loma Drive, a dead-end street with no way out. Rather than surrender, he opened the driver's door while the SUV was still rolling, swung both legs out of the vehicle, and jumped from the moving SUV, leaving it driverless as it continued rolling forward. The SUV veered out of control, crashed into a tree, and came to a stop. To ensure the vehicle could not move again, the trooper immediately pulled his patrol car alongside and pinned the SUV's rear quarter against the tree. Although Stephen took advantage of the wooded terrain and fled on foot, he was unable to escape the law enforcement perimeter. Approximately 2 hours later, officers with the North Little Rock Police Department located and arrested Stephen Franklin near the intersection of Highway 161 and East Bethany Road. The pursuit officially came to an end, with law enforcement prevailing, while Stephen Franklin now faces multiple serious criminal charges and will await the court's judgment. On July 22, 2026, at approximately 2:37 p.m., what began as a routine traffic stop on Interstate 40 quickly escalated into a dangerous interstate pursuit. An Arkansas state trooper attempted to stop a white Toyota Camry displaying suspicious license plates, but instead of pulling over, the driver accelerated to nearly 120 miles per hour. As the chase unfolded, a black Audi suddenly cut in front of the patrol car, appearing to interfere with the pursuit, while the Camry's driver laughed, waved, and taunted the trooper before the situation spiraled out of control. The Camry weaved aggressively through traffic, crossing multiple lanes and narrowly missing several vehicles, including a semi-truck and a pickup. The driver repeatedly positioned the car to prevent the trooper from performing a tactical vehicle intervention, forcing officers to wait for a safe opportunity. The pursuit continued from Interstate 40 onto Interstate 55, where traffic became heavier as the suspect approached the Marion exit and a busy gas station filled with civilians. Before you watch the ending, tell me, would you have kept running or pulled over? Let me know in the comments. Recognizing the growing danger to the public, the trooper executed a second tactical vehicle intervention. This time, the maneuver was successful, sending the Camry off the roadway and into a roadside ditch. The driver immediately abandoned the vehicle and ran toward a nearby residential area. After a brief foot pursuit, Arkansas State Police and the West Memphis Police Department captured the suspect without further incident.
5-4 City. I'm out with the suspect vehicle. On point on Block Street. On point on Block Street.
On point on Wall Street.
CFS comments added.
5-4 City. No, 10-15, you start me 10-11.
The suspect was identified as Philip Johnson. Investigators discovered narcotics, drug paraphernalia, and evidence suggesting intent to distribute controlled substances inside the rental Toyota Camry. Johnson now faces numerous felony charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, drug possession with intent to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia, driving on a suspended license, fictitious tags, and no liability insurance. The rental vehicle sustained approximately $25,000 in damage, bringing the dangerous pursuit to an end.